Good morning. Snow. Got a busy day ahead of me. Got a lot of stuff to move. Some stuff that I still got to bring in for my car. And I've got to build a shelter this week. Tired today. But the snow is awesome. So I'm back at the creek. I was attached to that tree all the way across to that tree. But I got that tree and then the tree right behind me that I think is it's a smaller span. So my cable will go further. I got cable clamps this time and a ratchet strap. So that'll make the process a lot easier. And it's beautiful. You might think that the snow is an inopportune time to go play in the river, which it is. But I have to do this before the water rises because this snow is a ticking time bomb. When it melts from our next rain, we got rain coming, and then melted snow, all to flood this out. So I know that high water is coming. When snow camping, you got to, yeah, that snow's building up. So always got to clear the snow or the weight will build up and you get problems. I probably need to change the pitch of my roof. Butter, fresh basil leaves, tomatoes, mozzarella cheese, string cheese, same difference. I'm just stoked about this. This is exciting. I'm re-angling my roof and tightening it all down so there's no wrinkles in there. And I'm going to show a technique with you guys. So I got this corner line coming off and I wrapped it twice around the tree. And just the tension of the tree, the friction between the twine and the bark doesn't allow it to slip. So I have a free hand to tie my knot. And since I went around on this side of the tree, and I really do want to angle it a little towards this side of the tree, and I also need to tighten it more. So I got my loose end, wrap it around, and by pulling that, it centers it and also tightens my line. Let me see if I can show you guys the kind of knots I like to do in this situation. Focus now. So I just looped it over once. I pinched that. Yeah, pinch it tight. And then hold it. Then I just continue wrapping it 2 or 3 times And that alone just don't slip. Then I can make a real simple, like trucker's hitch kind of thing. I tied this string from one side of my tarp to the other and put loopholes in it. And here's why. On this one, I tied a piece of bark into the knot. So the knot's tightened around the bark. Then I take this piece of bark, take this frying pan, put a knot in there, slip the, it's like a latch, if you will. I'm making chili. I got a bunch of black beans, and then this is hamburger, onions, and garlic. I'm gonna dump a stupid amount of chili powder in there. I mean, the only thing that makes chili is chilies. It's not the beans, it's not the meat, it's not a tomato sauce. It's chili powder. Or what I like to do is cook down whole chilies, do it that way. But chili is what makes chili chili. Hey, I'm getting ready for bed, but I wanted to show my sleeping setup. It's a hammock with I got 2 military style wool blankets that are underneath my sleeping bag, in between me and the hammock. And so I crawl in the sleeping bag, curl this under blanket, the blanket that's under me, over me, so it's over and under. And then I have this bad boy as an underquilt. Focus. Thank you. So it's I have a quilt that I tied to hang underneath my hammock to keep any breeze from coming in from underneath. And I finally have a pillow. I was using just a jacket rolled up, so it'll be nice to have a pillow, I think. And then every night I've been taking my coals and suffocating them with that bucket. It's good serving wood, and it's makes for an easy start up in the morning. So I got my dishes and such all hanged up where they're conveniently located. Lantern on the same line. Did a lot of good organization today. Tomorrow, I gotta get water purified. I'm down to about a half gallon of drinking water. That's pushing it too far. Firewood also. I want to stockpile the firewood. I got enough for tonight and tomorrow morning, but more chores tomorrow. Yippee. I'm excited to go track some animals. So I already got a basic idea where they are, but this is an excellent opportunity to double check that. There's the ridge. Up the ridge, the animals should be walking the ridge line. In the valleys, down by the water, there should be some animal tracks. I'm expecting mostly elk. But that's one thing I want to do. It'd be a good idea to do, but there's things that are more important. Water and firewood. And building that darn shelter needs to happen. But in the snow, check out the ice design. Dude, master crafter could never do it as well. The tea this morning is like a leftover diluted chamomile, pine needle. Then I put some fresh, couple bags of Tai Chi, chai tea, I meant, on there. And then I spiced it like a traditional Mexican beverage with some cinnamon, hot pepper, and I have some 100% cocoa. So, like a chocolate spiced, and it tastes like the old Mexican hot chocolates I used to have as a kid, but it's not sweet at all. It's very nice. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. It's delicious. This chili turned out amazing. When the snow falls from the trees, it's beautiful, but that one got me good. Whew. These huge dusts of snow drop and just cover everything. Good in it. Hey, caramba. Oh, well, obviously that one snapped my tarp line. Got another one coming. It looks like an avalanche. So cool. not much to see. Merry Christmas. Whew. Oh my goodness. Well, that happened. Time to rebuild. Probably reinforce the lines. I'd rather have this happen while I'm here and not asleep. Oh, we got another one coming. I think we hit the warmest part of the day, and that's what's happening. That it kind of just causes it to happen. Oh, it's happening all around me. Well, the good news is once it's on the ground, it can't fall again. One coming. It's eerie looking. It's just, it causes a wind. Huge one going on down there. Oh, a huge one coming from uphill. Sometimes they cause chain reaction. Let's see if this one reaches me. Just a big dark cloud. Oh, that one barely got me. And then everything I have just covered in a new blanket of snow. I was just getting ready to reinforce my tarp. I was just seconds too late. How come you never see this in movies? Rip the corner of my tarp off. It's caused me to think things through quite a bit. The tarp isn't necessarily going to keep everything safe. I'm not going to keep the snow out just for the tarp. So everything has to be double bundled. And most things were. But now that there's white over everything, I was trying to check the temperature because that helped me decipher if it is in fact heat related, why everything's dropping from the snow, the trees. But now my thermometer somewhere under the snow, I can't quite remember. I think it might be right in front of me, but I don't really feel like rummaging through snow to find it. I'm eating dinner, which is delicious. It's cream of chicken soup over potatoes and chicken with fresh basil garnished on it. Heavy seasonings. I'm just too lazy to cut up an onion, but that would have been good. These darn snow drifts keep hitting. And it's dark now, so I don't get to see them coming. So you just sit there and take it. Surprise! This much snow, fairly packed down, turns into about a sixth of what it was. I got a problem. That is my problem. The tarps tore another eye out. Good old rock and string did the trick again. So I didn't have a corner loop, so I tied a rock in there. I took down that end of the tarp, still tied so the wind can't take it away, but the snow can't pile up on it. Well, it can pile up on it, but it's going to slide right off, and it's not going to add a lot of pressure. Put a support beam in the middle. It's my spear with a pot so I don't puncture through. Spear stuck in the ground on that side and sticking up, holding my roof up on this side. And then again, my tarp is very slanted on that side. So really I only have to, when I wake up all the time, I just have to clear a relatively small area. I'm getting all cozy. My shoes and socks already off. And I realize I forgot to turn out the light. This has been a lifelong struggle. But this time it really is a bummer. That means bare feet in the snow. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm finally getting out of bed. I was up till like 2 o'clock just trying to get camp ready for the constant snow. And man, we've had a lot of accumulation over just last night. I mean, judging by my buckets, probably 6 inches or more. I'm not sure. Hard to read it. It's about 25 degrees out. 26 maybe. And just to state the obvious, taking a dump out here is not fun. And nor is it, oh man, you wake up, you drink frozen water, you have to like break open the ice. I tried my best to insulate it. And then taking a pee in the middle of the night, putting on that morning shirt. Whew. And you really got one chance to do this smoothly to get the day going in a less than painful manner. And if you mess up on that, you get snow on your underlayers, you're just kind of got a rough start. So far, everything's good. I got 3 pairs of socks, insulated pants. Well, long johns, insulated pants, then my snow pants. I have not layered up my upper half yet. I think I only got a sweatshirt and a t-shirt. And a long sleeve wool shirt. But I need more than that. And my coat. My coat is completely frozen. I don't know if I can use it today or not. Enough talking. I've been saving this piece of wood for an occasion just like today. This is sapwood. We get a fire started, no problem. Found a big piece of bark. Keep most of my firewood dry and let it keep burning too. It's kind of like making a sandwich on the beach. You know, the sand being snow and your sandwich being the fire. You drop a piece of cheese in the snow, sometimes it's just best to cut a new piece of cheese. Looks like I did it. But at any point in time, I could have a mini blizzard come through. Just falls from the tree. Woo! Sunny 2 seconds ago. It's one of those darn drifts that got me. Ay, caramba. I had to put that piece of bark over my fire. Otherwise the snow is just gonna take it out. Oh yeah. See, the sun's come out. Now this is happening. It's beautiful, but difficult. It starts with a couple of big pieces falling. I hear those land and I know I gotta take cover real quick. I want to film it, but I don't want to be in it. There's more. Now, I just cooked. It's coming again. But I just warmed up leftovers from last night. Got them so hot I couldn't couldn't touch them. And so I set them down with a lid on it. By the time I was done hiding from the snow, they were half cold. It was all half cold. So I'm going to attempt to make tea. Because something warm in the morning's nice. Especially since the other option for hydration is ice water. So I really enjoyed that tea the other day. Yeah, 100% cocoa, baking chocolate. Got no sugar in it. Cinnamon, cayenne pepper. Gonna add extra spice to it today. And this is my tea. Not the peanut butter. Not the biscuits. Under here. There's my other bag. Set it down there like 10 minutes ago and it's under a couple inches of snow. The chai tea, a little bit of caffeine and chocolate. Get my brain and my body going. I was hoping to do a lot more tracking of animals. This is what we got here. Came out of that tree area. Hop, hop, hop. Right into that hole. I kind of kicked a little snow on the tracks, but I'm going to show you my hand from pinky to thumb. It's about 9 inches. And so bunny, squirrel, or weasel. And I happen to know that bunnies land with their 2 front feet together, and oftentimes their hind feet will land in the hole that their front feet make. And squirrels do something kind of close to that, but a squirrel has a tail that typically brushes the snow. I see no evidence of that. So it leaves me to think weasel. And the kind of weasel we have here are, well, we have a couple different species, but with this is most likely is called a ermine or a short-tailed weasel. They get about a foot long. And as I showed you with my thumb, pinky to thumb, that's about 10 inches, 11 inches from front foot to hind foot. And that when they and look at the pattern, it's a hop, 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 hop. And then another giveaway is that it dived directly into the snow. Squirrel don't do that. The bunny would be larger hole than that. But that's 2.5 inches across the little hole. That'd be a weasel. Made it. This is the 5th day. Over about 15 inches of snow. That's my car. I almost got out of here, but then the clutch blew up. So, redundancy, plan A, B, C, and D, and when D fails, improvise. And above all, keep a good attitude. Know your resources. Know yourself. I'm going to be picked. I finally got a hold of someone. I'm going to be being picked up here shortly. But c'est la vie. It's been a pretty cool ride so far. Might not see you next week. Transportation and such is tricky. So, we'll see.